All right, let's get right into it. In our line of work, safety isn't just about some rule book. It's about keeping our teammates and ourselves protected. So today, we're going to zero in on chemical safety here at Evergreen. This is your guide to getting the job done right and, more importantly, making sure every single person on this site gets home safe.
So let's kick things off with a big question. When you're out there on site, what is your single most important tool for staying safe around chemicals? Now, you're probably thinking your hard hat, your gloves, maybe a respirator. And yeah, those are all absolutely critical, but the real answer, well, it might not be what you think.
All right, so first up, let's talk about the playbook. Because look, real safety isn't just about the gear you wear. It's about knowing the plan, understanding your tools, and being absolutely clear on what your role is.
And here it is. That's the answer. Your most important tool isn't something you wear. It's something you read. It is the Safety Data Sheet, or the SDS. Seriously, think of this thing as the instruction manual for any chemical you touch. It tells you exactly what the risks are, what PPE you absolutely have to wear, and what to do if something goes wrong.
Look, safety is a team sport. It's a two-way street, and this slide lays it out perfectly. Your foreman, their job is to make sure you've got the training, the info, and the right gear. But your job is just as critical. You have to use that training to spot hazards, you have to inspect your gear every single time, and you've got to speak up the second something isn't right. It's a partnership, plain and simple, no exceptions. Okay, so that's the groundwork. Now let's get practical. Let's talk about what has to happen before you even think about opening a container. This is your pre-task safety huddle. This right here is your non-negotiable checklist. It's simple, you do it every time, and it stops incidents before they start. Number 1, check the label on the container and review that safety data sheet. Number 2, inspect your PPE. Any tears, cracks, anything look wrong? Get new gear. And 3, isolate your work area. Get the barriers up, get the signs out. It takes a minute, but that minute could save a life. Okay, pre-task checks are done. Now we're into the thick of it. Safe handling on site. We're focusing on the mandatory do's. These aren't suggestions. These are the things you have to do. Every single time. These practices need to become second nature, just like tying your boots. First, PPE. Don't guess. Wear exactly what the SDS tells you to wear. Second, storage. You got to keep chemicals in a well-ventilated spot, out of the sun and away from heat sources. And third, disposal. Never, ever just dump something. We use professional hazardous waste services for a reason. Don't even think about winging it. Now for what might be the most important part. We need to be crystal clear about the hard lines, the absolute don'ts. Pay close attention here, because these are the zero tolerance rules. These are the lines you never, ever cross. First up, labels. If you can't read the label or if it's missing, you don't touch the container, period. An unknown chemical is a dangerous chemical. You have to treat it like the worst-case scenario and tell your foreman right away. This one's simple. If you're not trained on it, you don't handle it. End of story. Just because you've used one product before doesn't mean you know anything about the one next to it. Specific training for specific hazards isn't optional, it's mandatory. This protects you and everyone else working around you. This is a huge one, guys. Don't store chemicals that can react with each other in the same spot. You know, things that just shouldn't mix. The SDS will tell you exactly what to keep separate. Ignoring this is literally like building a time bomb. It's how you get fires, explosions, and toxic fumes. This should be obvious, but it has to be said. No smoking, no sparks. That means no grinders, no cutting torches, nothing that can ignite fumes anywhere near where chemicals are stored. The risk of a massive fire is just way too high. It is never worth it. All right, listen up. If a spill happens, your first instinct might be to jump in and fix it. Don't. Stop right there. Don't be a hero. Trying to clean up a spill the wrong way can make a small problem 1,000 times worse. Your job is to report it immediately and then follow the emergency plan from the STS. And this right here, this is all about protecting you personally. We pulled this directly from the safe work practice because it is that critical. Don't eat, drink, or smoke where chemicals are being used. It's just too easy to accidentally ingest something nasty. And always, wash your hands and any exposed skin before you leave the work area. Don't take these hazards home. Okay, let's bring this all home. The goal, always, is to finish safe every time.
The real message behind every single rule we've talked about is simple. Your health is your responsibility, and these procedures are the tools you use to protect it.
So, what do you need to walk away with today? Let's boil it down. 1. Your SDS is your playbook. Read it, use it. 2. Always do your 3 pre-task checks. No shortcuts. 3. Know those absolute don'ts by heart. And 4. If you see something, say something. Tell your foreman. You are the most important line of defense out there.
And I'll leave you with this final thought. The job's gonna end, the project will be over, but your health? That's for life. Every procedure we just went over is designed to protect it. So the real question is, what choice are you gonna make on site today to make sure you do?